Hi and welcome to the next part of the making of a French coffee maker machine. In this part I will show you how you make the internal mechanic of this coffee maker. In this part I'm going to make a round metal sheet with holes in it, which holds really fine microfilter, and you press this metal sheet, you press it down with a microfilter and the coffee comes up. And this metal sheet has rows of holes in it, and I tried several methods, and this is my solution to make something like that. I'm sure there are other solutions out there, maybe easier ones, but I tried several things. I tried booleans and so on, and nothing has worked right. So I show you now my solution of this. For this I need a circle with the size of this glass. So I take this circle here, I duplicate it, and I separate it. Then I'm going to hide the glass, and I select this circle, and I move the circle to layer 3. And I can now unhide again the glass. It's only because I have to select the circle, nothing else. Okay, now with the circle selected, I scale it down by 0.89, and I bring the center selection to the cursor up the geometry to origin. That's it. Okay. Now we have to think about how we do this. We can. The problem is you have first to think about how you model this, what is needed, and I show you this right now in a new grease pencil layer. There are several holes in there, and there are smaller ones here, and tiny holes here. Okay, and there is a distance between them. Every time there's a little bit of distance. And here as well, there's distance too between them. And I want to make the form like this. It goes straight, and then it goes up, and ends here. And here comes another cylinder, and on the top there's the button where you push it down, and get fresh coffee. So we're going to model this part here right now. Okay, let's delete this grease layer here, and let's go in the edit mode, extrude, scale it down a little bit. Okay, we have because we have duplicated it has duplicated the modifiers as well. We don't need these modifiers right now, so I'll delete them. Okay, we need a distance from the edge here on the outside to the holes. So I begin with one extrusion, then comes the next extrusion, scale it down, and this is the part where the holes, big holes, are in. A little bit more like this, then I extrude again and scale it again down a little bit to have the next distance, and scale it down, extrude, and scale it down for the smaller holes, a little bit more like this, and on next distance, and then the tiny holes. Okay, and in this state we go to the front view, extrude it again, scale it down a little bit and bring it up a little bit. Extrude it again, scale and bring it up. And again, scale and then up, again, scale inwards and like this. Now scale it last time, down, extruding and scaling, and then the last extrusion is this. Now we have our form. Now to make this, we don't need all of this geometry. It's only for building it. I need only a part of it. For the end result I only need this part, but to making the holes I need this part here. I need this here, this and this. No, this one. Again, this one and this. Then we invert the selection and we delete it. Now we have this form here. This is what we need right now. Now we are going to make the big holes. The big holes are here. For this I do a loop cut 3 times and I let it where it is created. Then in the vertex mode we need to separate these 2 pixels here and we scale them in the x-axis. Okay, it's not working right. Okay, now let's do it the other way. Okay, let's do a loop cut here and delete this. What is this? Okay, now we have the hole and we loop select this, and with Shift Alt S we can turn it into a sphere. Okay, and that's it for our big hole. Then we're going to delete this part here. All on this side we have to delete. Okay, and now we add a mirror modifier, and now we make the tiny holes, the smaller holes. This we need 3 of them, 3 loop cuts, and we go to the vertex mode, and we need another loop cut here and 1 loop cut here. Then we select these 3 vertices and we move them in like this, and the middle one we move in a little bit more. Okay, and now the tiny holes, the same method, 3 loop cuts and then a loop cut here and a loop cut here. Okay, back into the vertex selection mode, and with the 3 selected we move them in. Okay, 3. So, and this one here. Okay, now we have our holes here, here and here, and now we are going to duplicate them around in 16 segments. For this I need an array modifier and I need an empty. Let's insert the empty right now with arrows. Okay. And in the array modifier we deselect relative offset and we do object offset and we need the empty. And now something has happened what is what's happened all the time. It's an important thing and some of you have problems with this. Things doesn't work right if it's like this. Let's go into the wire mode and you can see what's happening. The scale is not there when if you don't apply the scale and rotation of this here. We're going to now apply the scale and rotation and all is fine. The modifier takes the original size, not the modified size. For this reason you have to apply scale and rotation. Okay, now we are going to make 16 segments and you see nothing. That's because we have to rotate our empty. And because I have done the math before, I know that 16 segments on a 360 degrees circle means 22.5 degrees. And voila, we have our metal sheet with holes in it. Okay, but the holes are not looking so good right now. For this we are going to select again our metal sheet and we add an solidify modifier and we add a little bit more thickness. We can now make a little space here and we need a subdivision surface modifier. And in the array modifier we have to click merge and first and last, and we have to the merge value is too high. We need much lower value like this. Now they are properly merged together, and now we have to refine our model a little bit. But first we have here this it's in an angle here. I don't want that. For this I put in here and loop cut. I put it up and that's okay. But the thickness is too big, too much thickness. Down, 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 down. Okay, much better now. Okay, now in the top view we are going to refine this a little bit here. Select these ones here, these three vertices, and I pull them a little bit in the x-axis like this, and maybe in the y-axis a little bit, and again in the x until it merges again. Oh crap. Snap. Do it. There. And this one is a little bit down and a little bit out. Okay. Maybe a little more up. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, like this. And this one as well, and a little bit to the right. Okay. This one here down. Okay. That's okay. Now let's shading to smooth, and I think that's okay. The holes are not perfect, but it doesn't matter. It's you don't see this in details when we render the rest of the coffee maker, so it doesn't matter. It isn't perfectly a round shape. Or let's say it's a manufacturing error. It's not a bug, it's a feature, it's a design issue. So we did it like it is. That's okay for me. If you crank up the subdivision, it's getting much better. Maybe in the render you can make 4 subdivisions, and in the view let it at 1 because of the memory or performance of the machine. That's okay. So now we have finished our metal sheet with the holes in it, and in the next step we are going to create a spiral at the outside and another a metal band which goes around here, and the spiral goes around here as well. Okay, that's it for this part, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye.